Hi everyone, my name is Kirsten. Before I begin with the video, I do apologize with the messy, weird nature that's going on with my face right now. I just decided to let my skin breathe today. I do not have any makeup on, and I just thought I would embrace my natural beauty for today. So that's my excuse for not wearing any makeup today. So for today's video alone, I just thought I would do a little bit of a chatty, sit down and talk type of vlog today. I just thought it would be real fun to do. Before I completely begin, I just wanted to let you know that this video is not in any sort of way, shape, or form not planned or structurized. I'm just going to be explaining a little bit of everything that's just on my mind today. So without further ado, I am going to go ahead and dive right on into this little chatty topic. I feel like it has been ages since I've last done any sort of update or chatty related videos in what feels like a very long time. I just thought now would be the good time to do that. So as you guys have gotten to see from like my previous videos I've uploaded, I think from like about a few months ago up until now, you guys have already known that I got back from my trip in Indiana. It was really nice to have a pretty long break, that is definitely for sure. It's not that I don't have a problem with making YouTube videos generally, it's just sometimes your mind really does need a break and you just need to go out and have some fun and that type of thing. So it was nice to be able to get out of the house for the past few months or so. I definitely did a lot of catching up with all of the vacation vlogs that I've posted for the past few weeks or so during that time. It was definitely a lot to really plan out. I hope you guys really did enjoy those vacation clips, by the way. The card will pop up here if you guys are interested in checking that out, or it'll be in the description box right down below. Another thing that happened before I went ahead and went on vacation was the fact that I also got to graduate this year. So I feel really accomplished that I did graduate from college finally. It took me like about, I want to say like about 6 years just to get my AA degree. It feels like a very long time. Parts of it feels like I was going back to high school for some weird reason because of all the general education requirements that I had to take during that time. But then I think after all of my major requirements as well as my general education, it definitely flew by so quickly. It felt like it was just yesterday that I started college and now I have officially graduated, which is completely awesome. Parts of me really did wanted to just move on with my life already. I'm not gonna lie about that. I know that's nothing compared to, let's say, a master's or a PhD, but it was actually enough to have a pretty big accomplishment. I simply felt tired with the fact that I was just attending college for the past 6 years or so, and I really wanted to graduate and just move on with my life and just try to find a job at this point. So after I graduated, it was nice to completely have my break for the past few months or so, which was really good. I got to try to spend as much time with my mom and my grandmother from Indiana as much as I possibly could before I went ahead and tried to look for a job at this point. And of course, speaking of jobs, since I graduated from college, I have been struggling to find a job that I really want. In particular, the artsy related fields, like with art galleries and painting, some theater related stuff, anything to do with that sort of field, whether it's art or theater related. The part of California that I live in, I feel like there isn't really much job opportunities that I could really find related to theater or art, surprisingly. And even if there was, it would be like either completely far up north or completely far down south. Some of the jobs that I want to apply for are like completely down in LA, and to be honest with you guys, I have visited LA once before, and it was not a very fun experience for me. People make it out to be something so great when it actually turns out to be the complete opposite of what everybody assumes it to be, and it's not really worth it in the end. First of all, it's really expensive, and the film and just theater-related industry generally is just very tough to get into down there. No matter if you want to become a director, an actor, or an actress, just anything along those lines is just a real big pain in the ass just to get into. I just didn't have really good experiences just being down there. I have been trying to get some sort of outside help to find the job that I really want to apply for. I can pretty much relate to people that graduated from college and they can't even find the job that they want to apply for. It's just kind of depressing to think about, honestly. It's not just the company that I signed up for to help me find a job, but it was also the college I graduated from that is also trying to help me find a job, which is very unusual simply because most colleges don't do that, especially a community college, but that's probably just my small mind of thinking about it. Most colleges would be like, okay, you graduated, so you're on your own now, bye. I just feel really lucky to be in a situation with my college of trying to help me find a job. Like I said in one of my older videos, I have little to no work experience whatsoever, simply because I figured college is more important than trying to get a job at this point. Since the fact that it's really hard for me to find a job at the moment, I do plan to consider visiting out of state again. If you guys got to see my last update video, I did mention that my aunt and my uncle and my cousins moved to Texas finally. I may as well just go down there for a visit. My brother actually plans to go down there just to visit my aunt and my uncle sometime for my little cousin's birthday, which is, I believe, sometime in October. I have no idea how long I'm gonna be gone. My folks might also visit my aunt and my uncle for either Christmas or Thanksgiving. So I might have a chance to visit them like 2 times, whether it would be like in October, November, or December, or maybe even both. But either way, I'll definitely update you guys and let you know what's really going on that day before I just stop uploading videos until I get back. I just figured I'd check out that state that they live in. I just hope that I'll find some sources of jobs that I want to apply for down there. My folks has been getting some high considerations of moving to that state generally, and I will update you guys on the whole move situation if we ever do move. It's best to search elsewhere rather than like trying to start all over with other things. If all else fails, I'll definitely try to go back to college for theater related stuff generally. So art is not the only thing I feel passionate about. It is also theater related stuff generally. But I'm not going to be going into a university. I'll probably start in a community college sometime in the future. It's not that universities are so expensive, but it's just the fact that I have like some anxiety issues with just universities generally. Like the fact that some of them can be so chaotic in certain ways. I remember watching the news a long time ago where UC Berkeley ended up having some sort of riot down there all because of somebody's political differences. I mean, That's kind of crazy if you think about it. That's just my opinion, and I just feel like I could do better than just go to a university. I think as soon as I'm done with like my whole resume business, I'll see what I can do with this whole work situation. I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping that all goes well. I think my boyfriend and we had a pretty serious conversation about this sometime last week. Sometimes in certain situations, you just kind of have to deal with whatever is going on with job-related or career-related situations. Sometimes people don't have much of a choice. Some people graduate from college and they can't even find the job that they want, which of course, I think I'm in that situation. Some people have dreams and they don't do nothing about it. Some people don't have any dreams or ambitions in life. And, you know, people still try to go out there and fulfill their dreams. I mean, sure, it would be really nice to have like a career that you really want to do with your life, but in most realities or certain situations, I feel like it's just beyond impossible at this point. There's no other word to say this. I'm just kind of disappointed and angry, and I just don't want to go too far as to say like I'm depressed about this, because I feel like it's too much of a strong word just to think about, but you could say that I just feel kind of bummed out. I have considered possible job opportunities in case if they didn't work out, which of course I think I had a chance to explain that sometime in one of my older videos, if I'm not mistaken. Other than jobs and school-related stuff, I suppose I could talk about other projects I had in mind that would probably keep me busy along those lines. I do have some plans to promote my artwork as well as trying to sell my artwork generally. Another thing I had in mind is probably digging out my old laptop and rework on my manuscript that I haven't started on in a very long time. To be honest, I'm the type of person that gets sidetracked so easily. I'll be doing one thing and then I'll go out and do another thing, especially if I have a busy related schedule of some kind. Since high school, there was this manuscript I was working on for a really long time. I went ahead and I worked on it a little bit and then I stopped. Work on it a little bit more in college and then I stopped. And since I haven't worked on it in a very long time, I just mostly thought about restarting over the story because I had other story structure planned in mind. I'm not going to say the name of this manuscript generally, but sometime in the future I'll probably talk about it once I get that story published. But other than that, there's not really much else I can say. I guess that's pretty much all I really wanted to talk about, to be honest. I know this video was a bit weird and random, but I just figured I'd talk about a few things just to get off of my chest, since I haven't updated my personal life in a very long time. If you enjoyed what I had to offer in this video, generally, just be sure to sucker punch that like button down below. Comment down below as well. And if you haven't already, please do dedicate the time and effort to subscribe to my lovely channel, join my little army of darkness, and if you hit that notification button, you will be updated with brand new videos every single Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. So if you guys are interested in following me outside of YouTube, all of my social medias will be listed in the description box right down below if you are indeed interested in checking them out yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a completely chill week, an awesome day or night, and I will talk to you all soon in the next video. So until then, stay completely dark and so fucking brutal and awesome, my friends. Take care. Bye for now.